Yeah, I think her form is pretty good. She's beaten some decent horses, Hula Wonder, Northern Song down in Melbourne, so she's got to be a chance. I haven't seen her running this way of going. That is always going to be a question mark with a horse coming up from Melbourne, but a very honest performer is Londolosi, number 5. Beat the Fade is number 6, and I have a bit of an opinion of this horse. I think it's got a great chance.
Yeah, Bart Cummings has just got it coming right. Bart's thought a lot of her all along, and she's now starting to justify that optimism on the racetrack. Her last start second to Sunline in the Coolmore Classic, and there's no Sunline against her today.
John Size has 2 runners in the Queen of the Turf Stakes, and the second of those runners is number 7, Sorrento.
Yeah, Sorrento's a horse who finds the line. She needs a bit of luck. She gets back, but she ran a usual honest race when she rattled home to run 6 to Sunline in the Coolmore Classic. The biggest problem here is she's drawn the outside of the field.
Miss Danehill is number 8 from the Lee Friedman stable, and this mare really, I think, getting in line for the longer races later in the carnival.
Yeah, still just a little short for her, isn't it?
Yeah, certainly is, I think, for Miss Danehill. Number 9 is Zatella. Kerry Jordan is the trainer at Rosehill. Lenny Beasley to ride.
Yeah, at her last start, she was beaten a length and 3/4 when third to staging at Randwick, and they carried level weights. Today, she's got 52 kilograms, and staging's got 57. It's a big swing around. I think this is an underrated Zabeel mare, just hitting her straps as a 4-year-old. I've selected her. I think she's a mare going somewhere.
Gilded Angel is number 10. Matthew Ellerton is the trainer, all the way up from Melbourne. And Gilded Angel, I give a good each-way chance. He's a smart young trainer, this fellow. He seems to place his horses well and get a good fitness base to them.
You'll see that she was beaten at Kembla Grange last start, but that was a good field of quality fillies. She had absolutely no luck in the race and carried the top weight. I like the look of her as she paraded around here today.
Now, John Size has 2 runners in the Queen of the Turf Stakes. He has Zastov and Sorrento, and here he is with Andrew Voss.
Well, John, you've got a couple of chances in the Queen of the Turf Stakes. First of all, Zastov. The form guide says overdue for a win in a major race. Will it be today?
I hope so. She's been racing very well, and she always seems to come to the fore as the races get tougher. She's had a jockey change, which sometimes is a bit of good fortune, sometimes it works in their favour. So, yeah, I'm hoping from a good run from her. I thought she might get 5th or 6th, 2 or 3 wide with cover, and she'd have a good shot at the leaders from there.
And for our viewers, if you can assess the chances of your other runner, Sorrento, 4th star, back from a spell.
Well, Sorrento's always been impressive and always raced very well. Unfortunately, she's drawn widely today, which in a big race may work in her favour. If they go very hard, she'll be able to get over fairway back or well back with a nice trail. And she's a horse that wants plenty of room and would certainly appreciate finishing down the outside. So, Larry Cassidy might find a way.
Thanks, John.
My pleasure.
Okay, Simon, why don't we run through the totes again? The totes on the Queen of the Turf Stakes, staging $9.80. Pace Invader, the Kiwi, is very popular at $4.90. I saw her win the Group 1 Thorndon Mile in New Zealand earlier this year. She's got a lot of quality. Dan Glisser at $9.60, $8.30 for Zastov, $17 for Londolosi. Beat the Fade, the Bart Cummings horse, at $7. Sorrento at $14. Miss Danehill is at $27, and as we go over the page, Zatella, the horse I like, is well in commissions. He's well weighted into $8.50. $19 Gilded Angel, $42 Stella Marie, $27 Little Patty, Mary McCree at $41, Flickering Fire at $45, Rubitoff at $42, Beauty Bell at $28, and numbers 17 through 19 were not required.
The Novotel Queen of the Turf Stakes, Group 2, 1,500 metres, 29th time this race has been run. Kenny's going with Zatella. I'm going with the Bart Cummings camp and Beat the Fade, and Simon Marshall's sticking with me. Let's hope that is sticking with the strength and Beat the Fade can greet the judge. Let's see what the punters think out the back. Here's Andrew Voss.
And Simon, there's been a real big go for the top one. Clary Connors trained Galloper staging. It has tumbled in from double figure odds just about into second favourite now. The favourite for this event in a wide open race is number 2, the Kiwi Galloper. Pace Invader, that's the story on the Queen of Turf Stakes, and that comes your way after this break on Slip a Day on the Wide World of Sports.